Randy Red. I work at INDOT. I am a utility and railroad coordinator. I came here hoping to learn how to use the equipment that they use to locate and how it works, how the data is took in, how we can use that to help us in the company that I work for. One of the things that we have a lot of times in design plans is we have 811 go out there and there's marks out there, but then there's sometimes we're not sure if those marks are matching up with the data that we get from the utility engineers or the utility coordinators on the utility side. So we have to go out there and kind of try to figure out what happened, what went wrong, what mark is right, where they're actually at. And so I was hoping that this course would help us figure that stuff out a little bit easier and guide us a lot easier to do things.
Okay, nice. And when you get back to work next week, what's the first thing that you're going to do differently, and how will you translate the learnings from this course to your work?
I will, when I'm out on site, on an actual site visit, it'll be a little bit different when I look at things and how I see things hooking up and how they're actually getting their marks. So that will help me out in the field. Also, it's going to help me with my survey team and looking at kind of what use they use data-wise, what computer stuff that they actually use and how that can work in with this, and how maybe we could try to get better data for our institutions and for other projects as well.
Right. And UIS also pulls together utility owners, consultants, contractors, academics, and surveyors, as we've seen over the past week, right? What does that mix mean for you now?
Well, right now it's a good, this class was a good collaboration with having all different opinions, because from my side, I'm seeing it from the design, and as a coordinator, where they're seeing it, where they're actually feet in the ground, doing the survey, to the engineers who get all that data and get confused on what's coming from where and who to say is right and who to say is wrong. If they can stamp it, if they can't stamp it. So it's just a good collaboration to see all points of views and be very well rounded.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Right. And my last question to you is, if your colleague or your boss asked you, is UIS worth sending someone to, what would you say?
I would say yes. It's very good networking, learning different view sets, being more well-rounded in whatever, if you're a survey, if you're an engineer, if you're a coordinator, any of those positions, even if you're a locator, it gives you the sight of seeing things through other people's eyes. It also is going to help with your job no matter what, because you're seeing all different sides of it.